back with you tonight, and thank you for staying on. The DA has expressed shock following the news of councillor Nhlalayenza Ndlovu's murder. Ndlovu, who was shot dead, was also the party chief whip in the uMngeni local municipality in KwaZulu-Natal. The DA is calling on police to go all out in the pursuit of the perpetrators. For more on this, we're joined now by KwaZulu-Natal DA leader Francois Rodgers. Francois, good to have you, and thank you very much for your time. Condolences to the party on the loss of the councillor. It literally happens just moments ago. What is the information that is beginning to emerge around what could have happened here?
Good evening, Tava, and good evening to your viewers. Let me also allow to echo our party's condolences to the Ndlovu family and their friends and the DA in uMngeni. So obviously details are quite sketchy. This happened a few hours ago. But the information I've been given is that 3 armed men arrived at Councillor Ndlovu's home. They fired off a few shots. They kicked the door down, then entered the home and chased Nhlalayenza into the bedroom, where they shot him in front of his wife, his 5-year-old daughter, and a young baby. The scene apparently now has been cordoned off by SAPS. They're on the scene, and obviously we're doing everything in our power to assist the family in this desperate time, and we've relocated them to a safe environment.
It is looking more and more like a hit. Was anything taken? Was it a robbery or any of the belongings taken?
At this stage, as I say, Taba, the information I got is that it was purely an attack on Nhlalayenza, and the 3 men then fled the scene. Nothing was removed from the house.
Has there been a sense that his life was in danger? Did he maybe indicate to some of the party leaders that there could have been threatening messages of any kind?
Taba, there has been a bit of unease and unhappiness about some of the disconnections that are happening in certain parts of the municipality, and not so much in the more formal, informal areas, but in the areas where mansions are now being built on the land surrounding Midmar Dam.
And was he in the middle of that? Is he caught up in some kind of, I suppose, accountability measures, a fight back measure that could have resulted in this kind of attack on him?
Taba, I don't have that sort of information, and I don't really want to speculate on the situation. But it does seem that the disconnections in some of those larger mansions that have been built on the Ngonyama Trust land in the surrounding areas have been a bit of a challenge.
So would you say this is a political killing or an economic related type of killing, would you say?
Again, I don't think it's worth me speculating. I think the police must do their job. What concerns me is that somebody doesn't wake up in the morning and decide they're going to kill someone and arrive at their door and shoot them. So it was motive. There was a motive behind it. It was pre-planned. And you wonder why, our police force don't have intelligence on the ground. If there were issues around disconnection, why was SAPS not aware of it? Why do we have to wait for someone to be brutally murdered in front of their family and then keep asking SAPS over and over again, please bring those perpetrators to book? It just seems we're going down a road to nowhere.
Normally when, of course, incidents of this nature happen, you hear of a call from even the minister himself of a 48-hour operation to get to the bottom of those who could be involved. Has such a call been made?
I'm not aware. Look, it's happened a few hours ago. I'm not aware. We've just put out a statement about an hour ago. I've had no communication from any of the forces, the SAPS, to indicate that there is such a call. Obviously, our mayor on the ground there, Chris Papas, is engaging with the local SAPS and trying to expedite the investigation as to what's going on there.
Yeah. So the information so far, the attack only directed at the councillor. None of the members of his family would have been hurt in the incident.
No, again, my understanding is none of the family members were hurt. Obviously, a terribly, terribly traumatizing event for a 5-year-old little girl and Pretty Ndlovu, his wife.
Indeed. Francois, condolences once again, and thank you very much for coming on and sharing that information. There was KwaZulu-Natal DA leader, Francois Rodgers, there on that breaking story.